right? Okay, good morning to you again. My name is FEIVA Laurentola. If you check your time, it's 8 minutes gone past 11, and the program is Smart Brains on Solutions 93.9 FM. Last week, we spoke extensively on a lot of things, and I said something about Nigeria's independence. Of course, October 1st is gone, and Nigeria is already 64 in independence to play the game. And I had two winners. Please, both of you, I think Ruth and Iniolua, I already did your recharge card. Yes, last week, like I did it. I made sure that I settled the two of you last week. So this week, it's majorly games and games. So if you think you can answer all of my questions correct, just make sure that you call into the studio 0909 888 9939 and 0912 222 939. But that is when I say you call. But before we go into the games, we're going to have other things to learn on the program. Remember, you can join me live on Facebook at Solutions 939 FM. Solutions 939 FM on Facebook. You can drop your comments there. You can tell your mom and dad to drop it there. And definitely, we will, discuss and talk on the program. Stay tuned.
lèmi ṣe mo gbọ́ mo ti gbọ́ I am a child mo wà nípò ọmọ mo gbọ́ mo gbọ́ I am a child of the Almighty mo gbọ́ mo gbọ́ ọkàn mi ṣògbọ́ má gbàgbé ìlérí ìgbà ìràpadà rẹ ṣògbọ́ kò yá gbọ́ àti ra mi padà mo ti di ọmọ mo gbọ́ ọkàn mi ṣògbọ́ rántí ìlérí náà nígbà gbogbo mo gbọ́ ọkàn mi jí má sùn má gbàgbé ìlérí yẹn mo gbọ́ mo ti gbọ́ I am a child mo gbàgbé òṣì mi bí omi tó ń ṣọlọ mo gbàgbé ìyà mi bí omi tó ń ṣọlọ ọjọ́ ayé mi tàn mọ́lẹ̀ jáde I am a child òkùnkùn mi dàbí ọ̀sán gangan mọ́lẹ̀ dé mọ́lẹ̀ wọlé ọmọ bàbá ìmọ́lẹ̀ lè mi ṣe I am a child bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọkàn mi gan my soul wake up within me forget not mo gbọ́ àti ra mi padà àti ra mi padà àti ra mi padà mo gbọ́ ọkàn mi gan mo lọ́wọ́ lè mi ṣe ẹ̀rù lè pọ́nmọ́ bàbá ṣùgbọ́n mi ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́mọ́ bàbá nítorí bàbá wà lẹ́yìn ọ̀mí bàbá mo ti di ọmọ mo gbọ́ mo ti gbọ́ jí ọkàn mi jí ọkàn mi ọkàn mi jí ó má gbàgbé ìlérí náà jí ọkàn mi jí ọkàn mi jí ọkàn mi ọkàn mi jí ó má gbàgbé ìlérí náà jí ọkàn mi mo ti di ọmọ yes mo ti di ọmọ the spirit of adoption is upon my soul mo ti di ọmọ mo ti di ọmọ èmi ti di ọmọ ẹ̀rù lè bọ́ ọmọ bàbá ṣùgbọ́n ibi ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́mọ bàbá nítorí bàbá wà lẹ́yìn ọmọ bàbá mo ti di ọmọ yes I am a child I am a child I am a child bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àjàgà mi ti wá I'm a child àti wẹ̀ mímọ́ I'm a child mo gbọ́ mo ti gbọ́ I am a child ọmọ bàbá lè mi ṣe mo gbọ́ I am a child ìmọ́lẹ̀ tó sọ́nà mi kò ní kú láéláé mo gbọ́ ọkọ mi gbọ́ má gbàgbé ìlérí náà láéláé mo gbọ́ I am a child I am a child I am a child mo gbọ́ ọkọ mi gbọ́ má gbàgbé ìlérí yẹn ìlérí ìgbà ìràpadà rẹ mo gbọ́ àti ra mi padà mo ti di ọmọ mo gbọ́ mo ti gbọ́ I am a child of the Almighty mo gbọ́ I am a child of the Almighty mo gbọ́ mo ti gbọ́ ọkàn mi gbọ́ má gbàgbé ìlérí yẹn ìlérí tá a ṣe nígbà ìràpadà rẹ I am a child I am a child I am a child I am a child.
Feel it sórí wáyà yẹn 93.9 FM.
dúró dọ́là àwọn àga inú ilé rẹ̀ yìí mà dáa pọ̀ o àfi bíi tàwọn ọlọ́lá ń bò la ti rà wọ́n.
méjì òbí òsì níbò Johnson in Nigeria Enterprises ló ti rà wọn fọ́níṣọ̀ tó wuyì tó sì lálòpẹ́.
Johnson Air Nigeria Enterprises ilé ìtajà furniture tó ti mú number 1 yíká alẹ̀ yìí gbogbo ẹni tó mọ iye wúrà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ furniture Johnson Air Nigeria Enterprises ni wọ́n ń gbé fún bá méjì kọ́ wọ́n mójúlẹ́jà ìdọ́ba ni ọ̀kan òjọ̀kan imported furniture tó gbayì tí sọlédà àfin ọba lóríṣiríṣi ló wà ńlẹ̀ bó jẹ́ tilé bó jẹ́ tó ọ́fíìsì àwọn ilé iṣẹ́ ńláńlá ilé ìtura tó fi máa wọ́n ọ́fíìsì ìjọba ọ̀dọ̀ Johnson Air Nigeria Enterprises ni wọ́n ti ń kó furniture wọn tòkè òkun tilẹ̀ yìí ó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ ẹni tó bá débẹ̀ ló lè sọ láfi ní ẹ̀kọ́ sólú ilé ìtajà Johnson Air Nigeria Enterprises lónìí ní shop number AA 18-20 Railway Shopping Complex off Alẹ́ṣinlọ́yẹ̀ Market Ìbàdàn tàbí ẹ̀ka wọn tó wà ní shop number A8-11 Railway Shopping Lines by Alalubosa Junction Ìyágànkù Railway Crossing Ìbàdàn fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ẹ máa pè 0706-225-2649 tàbí 0802-303-0550 Johnson Air Nigeria Enterprises balógun ní furniture nílẹ̀ yìí.
látọjọ́ tí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní rẹ̀ electronics nílé iṣẹ́ R Ọlábàmíjì Multiventures ẹni mo ti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ à ń dáwọ́ gbogbo gbogbo ìgbà sórí àwọn electronics ìgbàrọ̀gbùdù. ìwọ náà yéé mu lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì mọ́. kán yé tẹlẹ́bẹ̀rí ẹsẹ̀ electronics fún ọ. ibẹ̀ ló ti rí àwọn televisions lóríṣiríṣi, fridge àti freezer, air conditioner àti gbogbo àwọn èlò yòókù tí ń lo náà tí wọ́n ń lò nínú ilé àbí lọ́fíìsì. gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ agbaṣẹ́ṣe pátá. R Ọlábàmíjì Multiventures ni ẹ jẹ́ kán supply gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ lò tó jẹ́ electronics. ojúlówó ni tiwọn. bẹ́ẹ̀ la tún ṣe installation. a tún fún yín ní guarantee lórí àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá rà lọ́dọ̀ wa. olú-ilé-iṣẹ́ R Ọlábàmíjì Multiventures wà nọ́mbà 35 ọba adébíyìnpé road first gbági market ìbàdàn. showroom wọn wà ní nọ́mbà 10 Safo building ládojúkọ Union Bank Lebanon Street nìbàdàn. branch office wà ní nọ́mbà 3 Gbàdàmọ́sí complex ìwòrò nìbàdàn 0803-325-0185 àti 0805-779-0041. débẹ̀ confam làwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá rà lọ́dọ̀ wa.
There is a place full of comfort, so beautiful with serene environment, good ambience for relaxation, complimentary breakfast, free internet service, and 24 hours electricity supply with maximum security guaranteed. No doubt about it. This is heaven on earth. This is Channel 8. Visit us at number 9 Babijo Street off Ladoke Akintola Street, Ikolaba, Bodija, Ibadan, Oyo State. Telephone 0909-5180-592 or 0802-3099-414. Email info@channel8.com.ng. Website www.channel8.com.ng. Channel 8 Premium Hotel. Hospitality redefined.
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Aweni Arena Event Center?
Aweni Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they'll work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Awene Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Liberty, Okado, Ibadan, or call 0809-360-7888 or 0706-899-4970 to book your event today. Awene Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
Kaaba ló ní tawaf, ọba ló ládé orí, iléeṣẹ́ Albinasir Hajj and Umrah Limited, subsidiary of Cook Global Interlinks Limited, ló ní Umrah àti Hajj tó fini lọ́kàn balẹ̀. Umrah December wọlé dé, iléeṣẹ́ Albinasir ti parí ètò kalẹ̀. Scheduled flights, 5-star hotel, oúnjẹ tó dáa. Paríparí ẹ̀ ni pé Mọ̀lánà Sheikh Abubakar Isa, bàbá ọ̀tẹ́ Sọ̀láàtì ni ó máa léwájú gbogbo èrò Albinasir fún iṣẹ́ àṣepé.
Albinasir ní kẹ́ ẹ bá lọ Umrah December yìí, èmi gan lọ àjíjọjọ máa lọ ní bí Isnillahi ta'ala.
Iléeṣẹ́ Albinasir wà ní number 72 Rẹ̀mílẹ́kún house ládojúkọ Adámàsìgbà gate 3 Ìbàdàn 09044444330 àti 08077752646. Ètò Umrah Ramadan àti Hajj náà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Gbogbo Mùsùlùmí.
Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ lọ Mẹ́kà, Albinasir ní kẹ́ bá lọ.
I hope say I no dey forget anything o, because this market wey I come so, I suppose buy everything wey I need. Bread. No, I go buy that one near house.
Yay! Yale bread has come!
Yale bread, give me 5 oh.
Give me 5.
No, wait, money bread.
Wetin be this? Yale bread. Hey, dem package am well o. I wonder how we go dey taste sha.
My sister, this bread na gbangba taste get o. I dey always buy Yale bread, especially Yale family bread. That one e perfect for my family and e no cost at all.
In fact, na wonderment I dey.
Yale bread na the bread wey hands no dey touch till e reach your table. Assurance dey say na correct bread wey you dey chop. You fit find am anywhere.
And me, I like say the size of the Yale family bread dey always belle for me.
Yali family bread is sweet. Chicken money bread wey hand no dey touch. The bread for your family. Yali bread.
Shining, her feathers they glow. Now the jungle is smiling, 'cause our baby's home. Can you feel what I feel? The day has come at last. Our precious jewel has returned. I'll be the first to say welcome back. Oh, welcome back. I said welcome, welcome, welcome back.
You're listening to Smart Brains.
It's story time. Story. It's story time. Story. It's story time on Smart Brains. Let's hear some stories on Smart Brains. It's story time.
Story time with Auntie Taiwo.
I wiggle my finger. I wiggle my toe. I wiggle my arm. I wiggle my nose. I think that the wiggles are all out of me. Now I can sit down and hear a story. Now I can sit down and hear a story.
Elephant and friends. A lonely elephant was wandering the forest looking for friends. He came across a monkey and asked him, "Will you be my friend, monkey?" The monkey replied, "You are too big and cannot swing on trees as I do, so I cannot be your friend." The elephant then came across a small rabbit and asked him if he could be his friend. The rabbit replied, "You are too big to fit inside my burrow. How can you be my friend?" Next, the elephant met a tiny frog and asked if he could be his friend. The frog replied, "You are too big and heavy and cannot jump like me. I am sorry, but we cannot be friends." The elephant walked ahead and asked a fox, but he again got the same reply, that he was too big to be his friend. The next day, all the animals in the forest were running here and there in fear. The elephant stopped a bear running by and asked him what was happening. The bear told him that a tiger had been attacking all the animals. The elephant wanted to help the distressed animals and went to the tiger and said, "Please, sir, leave my friends alone. Do not kill them." The tiger didn't listen to him and asked the elephant to mind his own business. Seeing no other way to solve this problem, the elephant kicked the tiger hard and scared him away. He then went back to the other animals and told them what had happened. On hearing how the brave elephant saved their lives, the animals agreed in unison, "You are just the right size to be our dear friend." The moral of the story is, Friends come in all shapes and sizes.
You're listening to Smart Brains.
Welcome back. That was Storytime with Auntie Taiwo. Yes, friends come in different shapes and sizes. But then when you want to, be a polite person, you don't have to feel like you're bigger than anybody to be their friend. I usually tell anyone that I meet that, well, you don't know what will happen in future. We may be together now. In the nearest future, you don't know what I may be able to do for you. So whomever it is that you come across, even if the person is not your friend, you need to be polite and you need to have good behavior. The other friends, the supposed friends, were not so nice to the elephant. Yet, the elephant did not see it as a big deal because he had a good heart. You should also have a good heart, a clean heart, and then you should be able to accommodate people no matter what. But there is an exception, no. If the person is bullying you, if the person is not treating you right, I would tell my daughter that she always needs to tell somebody, or she stands up for herself, and then you walk away from the person. You tell your teacher, you tell your mom, you tell your dad, and then whatever they say, you should also try to stand up for yourself, and then always walk away from a fight. Don't be a kind of person that will always want to be the one that is fighting. If you are the bully, be very careful, because tomorrow this little person can be bigger than you and you may not be able to handle the person. So you need to be good boys and good girls. Regarding friends, don't look down on anybody. Anybody can be your friend and anybody can be your help at any point. So when you're doing anything, be good to people. Like she said, friends come in different shapes and different sizes and different backgrounds, but you need to be a good person to be able to maintain a long friendship. That is it.
You're listening to Smart Brains.
Hello, friends. Today we'll learn about electric fish and how they generate electricity. You're fishing in the pond. You know some fish generate electric fields and they're known as electric fish. You look surprised. Let me explain this to you. About 350 species of fish have specialized anatomical structures that generate and detect electrical signals. Scientists divide the electric fish into three categories. They are strongly electric fish. Strongly electric fish are electric fish whose electrical discharges are strong enough to be used in an attack or defense. Examples include electric eel, electric catfish, and electric rays. Careful, buddy. A single jolt could incapacitate a person long enough to cause her or him to drown, even in shallow water, though human deaths from fish are rare. Weakly electric fish. Their electric discharges are too weak to stun prey, but are used for navigation, object detection, and communication with other fish. Examples are knife fishes and elephant nose. Fishes that can only sense electricity. Sharks have an organ known as ampullae, using which they can sense electric fields. Sharks can find a small fish buried in sand by weak electricity given off by the prey. Scientists call this electrolocation, passive electrolocation. Let's see, how do they generate electricity? Some fish, like an electric eel, produce electricity from an organ in the tail called an electric organ. The electric organ contains the electrocytes, or the electrically excitable cells, which receive simultaneous command signals from the brain to fire. At the time of firing, the electrocytes are asymmetrically polarized and work as a series of connected batteries. The continuous firing of electrocytes results in the electric organ discharging, which are discharged in nearby water. In strongly electric fish, like the electric eel, the electric organ is very big and contains a lot of electrocytes. Hence, the discharge voltage sometimes can reach as high as 500 to 600 volts. In weakly electric fish, like the elephant nose fish, the discharge voltage is small, often less than a volt. The electric fishes not only produce electricity, but sense it with a very sensitive sensory organ embedded in the skin. This organ is called the electroreceptors. Electroreceptors are used to spot a light change in electric field caused by close objects. Electric fishes can thus electrically see objects in an environment where vision is less clear. This process is called active electrolocation. Some electric fishes are known to communicate with each other by electric signals. They use the combination of electrogeneric and electroceptive capabilities for this. Now you know a lot about the electric fish. Bye-bye.
Hey friends! Didn't see you there, but now that there's light, we can see each other crystal clear. Have you ever wondered how light bulbs came into existence? Come, let's find out. Zoom in! Back in the days before the light bulb was invented, use of candles were quite common in households. In fact, they are used even today when we experience a blackout. But candles can be very, very messy. Though candles are beautiful to look at, they can be very dangerous. I can smell something burning. Oh, yikes! See what I mean? And that is why we need to thank Thomas Edison for inventing the first ever light bulb that has since enlightened the world. I mean, it has helped light up our world, literally. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, is also known to have developed more than 1,000 other inventions. Apart from the light bulb, some of his famous inventions include the voting machine, electric battery, and the movie camera. Thomas Edison wasn't a very bright student. He found it to be a painfully dull routine to go to school. However, he had a very curious mind and was always inquisitive to conduct science experiments under the tutelage of his mother. It was his inquisitive nature that led Edison to illuminate our homes. The principle is quite simple actually. It is the electricity that flows into the filament, and when the filament heats up sufficiently, it begins to glow, and thus we have light. But to make his invention viable, Edison faced a major hurdle. He had to make the bulb glow bright enough and long enough without it overheating. Edison experimented with different kinds of filaments to find the perfect match for his light bulb. He tried copper, platinum, and at last he tried filaments made from metal. After trying out many options, something finally clicked,
and Edison returned to his original choice. The carbon filament was the winner amongst all. Yay! But before he could officially declare his invention, Edison had to put his invention to test and see if it was long-lasting. On 22nd October 1879, Thomas Edison ran his first successful test on the light bulb. The filament burnt strong and bright for a good 13 and a half hours. And that was marked as the great grand invention of the light bulb. And friends, that's not all. I have something interesting to tell you. What's that? Trivia time! 23 light bulbs were developed before Edison's. Sir Humphrey Davy created the first electric arc lamp in 1809, and Warren de la Rue designed the first incandescent light in 1820. After over half a century of experimentation, Sir Joseph Wilson Swan created the light bulb that was more of an industrial nature, which was used to illuminate the Savoy Theatre in the city of Westminster, the very first public building in the world to be entirely lit by electricity. Edison tried 4,700 different materials to find the perfect filament, including hair from a beard. Light bulb production has evolved over the years, latest being the millennial LEDs. So, the next time you switch on the light at home, you know who invented it. Bye for now, kids.
And you want to know how to make them go. Things that run on electricity need a socket or a battery to supply all their power needs so they can work properly. Take care when you plug things into the wall, 'cause electricity from there is very powerful. Things that run on electricity need a socket or a battery to supply all their power needs so they can work properly. You can build a circuit which involves connecting bits of wire, batteries and bulbs. Lights up brightly, you can tell that your circuit's working extremely well. Things that run on electricity need a socket or a battery to supply all their power needs so they can work properly. Some batteries are big and some are very small, but they all have positive and negative poles. Things that run on electricity need a socket or a battery to supply all their power needs so they can work properly.
Okay, you've learned a lot about electricity, how it was found, and a lot about that. But then today, let's talk about things that actually do run on electricity. If you don't know how to spell electricity, it is spelled ELECTRICITY. 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 Now, you want to ask me, well, does my phone run on electricity? Well, you charge your phone, but then they run on minimal power because, they have this voltage and milliamps that they used to work. So maybe you could say the chargers work with electricity, but then it's just converted to electrical energy. But then we have some appliances that work on electricity. We have so many of those devices. Are you listening to me, kids? But before I tell you, what is electricity? Electricity is a form of energy resulting from the existence of charged particles such as electrons or protons. The charged particles are either static or dynamic. And then we have so many of these appliances that we use in a day-to-day life that run exclusively on electricity. Like I said, electricity is a form of energy resulting from the existence of charged particles. Let me take that again. Electricity is a form of energy resulting from the existence of charged particles. And we have various appliances that run on electricity. Now, we have the heating and cooling fan. We have the water heater. We have your washing machine, and the dryer. We have the lights that run on electricity. If NEPA takes light, you don't have the bulbs in the house are not on. If you're using an inverter at the moment and it just goes off, there is no longer electricity being passed to that particular spot. So we have the lights, we have a refrigerator, your fridge, your freezer, you have your TV, your television, you have your DVD, you have your decoder, right? I don't want to mention the brands. You have this special place that you watch your cartoons. The decoder is the one that your mom and dad recharges on, and they usually do that. Electric oven. We have different kinds of ovens. So we have the one with gas. We have the ones with the electricity, but sometimes the gas ovens also come with electricity. So we have the ovens too that work in that particular way. And we also have other things that work on electricity. But then let's limit it to refrigerator, freezer. We have your washing machine and the dryer. In fact, the one your mom used to do, the hairdressers that use straightening machine, air dryer, they have to plug it in. You understand? They need a socket to actually make it work. Those things run on electricity. Your microwave too runs on electricity. Like I said, your television, your washing machine, the light in your house, the bulbs, even your computer, the one with the desktop and the CPU needs electricity to run. We have the refrigerator. I'm repeating myself again. We have the electric oven, OVEN. You want to say oven. The electric oven. We have the microwave. We have the dryer. And we have, if you have the eating system at home, it also works with that. So if you're ready to answer my question this morning, 0909-888-9939 and 0912-222-2939.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
0909-888-9939 and 0912-222-2939. Hello, good morning.
Hello, ma. Good morning, ma.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Eniola from Makajari.
Eniola from Makajai. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Happy Teachers Day, ma.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Did you give your teacher anything?
Ma?
Were you able to celebrate your teacher yesterday?
Yes, ma.
Oh, what did you do for him?
I thank him and I prayed for him.
And you prayed for him. Thank you very much for remembering your teacher. All right, so pick a number.
Number 6.
Number 6, you've gone for number 6. All right, you listen to the story that Auntie Taiwo she gave today. Did you listen to it?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so what was the moral of that story?
What do you say, ma?
What was the moral of that story?
The moral is that friends come in all shapes and sizes and backgrounds.
That's all. What are the other things I said about that?
Ma?
What about the other things that I said?
You said that we should not mind their background.
I didn't say you should mind the background, but then when you want to choose your friends, you should not look down on anybody, because the person that you're with today can be the person that will help you in future. So you need to think about the future when you're in the present. I also spoke about those that bully younger ones or smaller ones because they feel they can. You get. But then thank you very much. You answered the question, and that is a very good one. You know the number to send your number to, right?
Yes, ma.
Okay, I'm just going to send you a recharge card for today, right? Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. 0909-888-9939 and 0912-222-2939. Hello, good morning.
Hello, ma.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma.
What's your name?
Zainab.
Zainab, how are you doing? Happy New Month.
Same to you, ma.
It's been a while I heard from you. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I eat, ma.
I'm doing well. So Zainab, pick a number. 6 is gone.
Number 1.
You went for number 1. All right, number 1 is quite easy, and it is the meaning of electricity. What is the meaning of electricity? Hello, Zainab. Why did Zainab go? I taught everyone electricity. I told you the meaning of electricity. I wasn't expecting you to run. You could have told me that you didn't know it, and then I would have explained it to you. Electricity is a form of energy. I said it more than 3 times and I thought you were going to listen. Electricity is a form of energy resulting from the existence of charged particles, such as electrons or protons. I said it. I taught you. Electricity is a form of energy resulting from the existence of charged particles, such as electrons or protons. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
Inyoluwa.
Inyoluwa, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you, ma.
Okay, you've seen both?
Ma?
You've seen the two?
Yes.
Okay, you saw the alert and the recharge from last week.
Oh, yes, ma.
All right. Thank you very much for acknowledging that. Inyoluwa, number 1 is gone. Number 6 is gone. Please pick a number.
Number 3.
You've gone for number 3. Okay, number 3 too is quite easy. Please give me 6 appliances that run on electricity.
Electric oven.
Yeah.
Washing machine. Air dryer. Electric iron. Television. Decoder.
That is perfect. Thank you very much, Inyoluwa, for calling in. So yours and Eniola's recharge will be sent to you.
Ma, will you call the number when you are done?
Yes, I'm going to call it now. I'll call the number. Don't worry. So you just have to listen, okay?
Okay, ma.
Yes. Thank you very much for calling in. Good morning. What's your name? Good morning. I can barely hear you. Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Monia.
Your name is?
Hello, ma.
Aha, I can hear you clearly now. Your name is? Ruth. Ruth, how are you? Did you see your recharge last week?
Yes, ma.
Okay, thank you very much for acknowledging that. All right, Ruth, number 1 is gone, 6 is gone, 3 is gone. Pick a number. Number 4. All right, number 4 is easy as well. Please spell me electricity. Can you do that again? That is correct. Thank you very much for calling in. I really appreciate.
Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. All right, that's as far as I can go this morning. Try again next week, Saturday. Please don't call my personal line. Nah, I said you should call me on the studio line, but then I can't pick any more calls today. For those that won, you send your name and your phone number to 0904 422 to 939. 0904 422 to 939. That is Ruth, Inyoluwa, and Enyoluwa, right? Yes, the 3 of you. I see the phone lines are buzzing. Next week, God willing, I pick your call if you're able to call in very fast. So you send your number to 0904 422 to 939 and I'll pick your calls. Like I said, be good boys and be good girls. When you want to have friends, be very cautious as well, but still don't look down on anybody thinking anyone is beneath you. But please, your friends should also be people that are good and as good as you are. And I also said that you should not intimidate or bully anybody because you feel like you're above them. Whatever happens in the future, you may blame yourself for it. Like I played earlier, I am the child of the Almighty. Mugbo, mugbo. Only good children can say they belong to God, right? So, be good boys and be good girls. My name is FEIVA or Lauren Tola. Have yourself a wonderful weekend and a blessed new week of academics. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.